how they can go through a plan of action, right? Knowing what to create, possibly like when to post it, where to post it as well. Because outside of social media, there's multiple other places that you can put video content to help service your business. But also too, knowing when to transition out of DIY into actually getting help and bringing somebody on. And when they go through that process, what kind of questions do they need to ask? What do they need to look for? Like, how do they know that they're getting a good deal when they do hire somebody to do content for them? So where I kind of wanted to start first is kind of categories of styles of content. Because I think that's the first question that I always get asked is like, well, what do we make? Right. And I've kind of broken it down into a couple of categories here. But I think the first one that any business should make is some sort of like founding or story video, some kind of mission video about what makes the business tick, the people that are with inside of it, what they kind of believe, right, as a company, their mission statement overall. But that's where I always say that they should get started. But what do you have to say for that?
I totally agree. I think kind of peeking behind the veil and understanding the purpose or the mission of the company kind of helps bring people into the fold and kind of connect on a different level. It's not just surface level. You're really understanding why they're engaged in this. And I think that's a great way to kind of form that initial connection on social media and just in general.
Yeah, I think it's the separator, right? Like you mentioned, you do a lot with like the home service space contractors,
Mhm.
people like that, right? They all seemingly do their marketing the same exact way, right? So how are we able to set them apart from all of the people that look exactly like them, right? Well, a one simple video, right, can do that. And I think the power of story and that narrative is really what, at least that's my style, right? Really telling a story of sorts, right? Because I think storytelling, it's much more captivating than just this is who we are and this is what we do, right?
Exactly.
Story for me has always been the basis of everything, which brings me to my second piece that I think if everybody, again, I'll go back to the people that you service there in the home service space, right? Like they all love their Google reviews. Would you agree?
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
I think client testimonials are the second most powerful thing. I have it as number 3 on my list, but I'm going to move it up to number 2. I think client testimonials, every time they finish a project, have somebody leave a really good Google review, them reaching out to that person and incentivizing them to maybe get on camera and do kind of like a story-based narrative of testimonial for them. I think that is going to do 10 times the lifting than just that Google review will do. Right. And I think in the future, I've said this on past episodes, and I'll get your take on this because you see a lot of marketing and sales and different components of in being in the business that you're in. But I think sales pages in the future are just going to literally be a scroll of testimonials and case studies.